The night sky often feels calm and unchanging, but some of the stars we see are anything but stable. One of the most fascinating among them is Betelgeuse, a glowing red giant that marks the shoulder of Orion. To the naked eye, it appears as a steady, reddish point of light, but in reality, it is a massive, restless star nearing the end of its life. Our own sun feels enormous to us. It dominates our sky and sustains life on Earth. Yet compared to Betelgeuse, it is modest. Betelgeuse is a red supergiant, a type of star that has expanded to an immense size after burning through much of its nuclear fuel. If it replaced the Sun at the center of our solar system, it would stretch far beyond Mars, possibly even reaching the orbit of Jupiter. It is not just bigger, it is on an entirely different scale. Despite having a cooler surface temperature than the Sun, Betelgeuse shines with incredible brightness. Its reddish color comes from that lower temperature, around 3,500 Kelvin, but its sheer size allows it to radiate vast amounts of energy. What makes it truly intriguing, though, is its instability. Unlike the steady glow of many stars, Betelgeuse pulses. It expands and contracts over time, causing its brightness to rise and fall in cycles that can last months or even years. These changes became especially noticeable during the dramatic dimming event between 2019 and 2020. For a while, the star faded more than expected, and excitement spread among astronomers and skywatchers. Some wondered if it was about to explode as a supernova. But the cause turned out to be something equally fascinating. A massive cloud of gas ejected from the star cooled into dust and drifted in front of it, temporarily blocking some of its light. In a sense, the star briefly hid behind its own material. Betelgeuse lies about 640 light-years away from Earth. This means the light we see today actually left the star centuries ago. When you look at it, you are not seeing it as it is now, but as it was in the past. It also means something remarkable. The star may have already changed dramatically, or even exploded, and we simply have not seen it yet. Beneath its surface, Betelgeuse is in constant turmoil. Enormous convection cells churn across it, similar to boiling water but on a scale that's hard to imagine. Some of these cells are so large they could cover distances greater than the orbit of Earth. Hot gas rises, cools, and sinks again, creating shifting patterns of bright and dark regions. The surface is uneven, dynamic, and constantly evolving. At the same time, the star is losing mass. Powerful stellar winds push vast amounts of material into space, forming clouds and arcs around it. This material carries heavy elements, carbon, oxygen, and more, into the surrounding cosmos. These elements are the building blocks of planets and life. In that sense, Betelgeuse is not just dying, it is contributing to the future of the universe. All of this points toward an inevitable ending. One day, Betelgeuse will run out of the fuel needed to support itself against gravity. When that happens, its core will collapse in an instant, triggering a supernova explosion. For a brief time, it could outshine nearly every star in the sky, possibly even becoming visible during the day. At night, it might glow bright enough to cast faint shadows on Earth. Even so, there is no danger to us. The star is far enough away that its explosion would be a spectacular show, not a threat. The real mystery is timing. It could happen tomorrow, or it could be tens of thousands of years away. From our perspective, both are equally possible. Stars like Betelgeuse are part of a larger story. As they age, they fuse lighter elements into heavier ones deep within their cores. When they explode, those elements are scattered across space, eventually forming new stars, planets, and possibly life. The end of one star becomes the beginning of something new. Astronomers continue to watch Betelgeuse closely using powerful tools like the James Webb Space Telescope. Each observation reveals more about how massive stars behave as they approach collapse. Every flicker and pulse offers clues about what is happening deep inside. When you look up and spot that faint red glow in Orion, you are witnessing a moment in a much larger cosmic story. Betelgeuse is not just a distant star. It is a giant in transition, a reminder that even the most powerful objects in the universe are temporary. One day, its light will change forever, marking the end of its life and the start of something entirely new.